So touching on Jesus' conflict with the Pharisees and the Jewish establishment in general, he one of these high points, like really high strung situation, was in John 9 when he healed the man who was born blind, which was a messianic miracle, a proof that he was the Messiah. And how did he heal him? Well, he made a point to take mud and he made clay, and then he anointed his eyes. And so the Pharisees' response was not, whoa, outburst of joy, but an accusation immediately. In verse 16 they said, well, some of them said, this man is not of God because he keeps not the Sabbath day. And then why is that? Well, it was mainly because he was breaking their tradition. That was the whole idea. And they had a real problem with that. And just a good point on that, I recall my pastor saying this in a message, and I remember as a young believer, it meant a lot to me when he said that, people can attack God, okay? Attack, quote unquote, God, because how the heck do you attack God? Like, what do you use? God is, well, Psalm 11 verse 4, God is in heaven. It says, wait, let me see, the Lord is in his holy temple, the Lord's throne is in heaven. Like, you can shoot ICBMs at him all day long. His throne is not going to shake. And that's just that. God is not going to be shaken by attacks against him. And, well, the good news of that, of course, is I can mess up as mightily as I am capable, which I sadly sometimes do. It will still not shake God. It will not mess up his plan. It will not mess up his work in this world. And so the point here is that the Jewish establishment created, so there was the law of God, and then around it they created like a shell, a protective shell that would protect it, and so no one would get into it and it would not be harmed in a way. And well, the law of God doesn't need to be protected like that. The law of God, the word of God is not, like when a Richard Dawkins comes at the word of God and attacks God and his reality and his word and his promises and his prophecies and all that is still to come, he can just mouth off all he wants. It's not like God's throne is shaken in heaven. It's not like God is like chewing on his fingernails, worried about, like what will these new atheists say? Oh, maybe they will say something brand new. No, they just say the same old stupid stuff and basically nothing new. And that's why actually Psalm 2:4 says, the one who is in heaven laughs at them and reveals their shame and their foolishness. So the point is that shell did not need to be built around it. The word of God, the law of God, is strong enough, mighty enough to stay what it is. What it is, it has inherent power, and it cannot be changed. So this is important for you and me because we need to mind our hearts to remain fresh and serious enough with God to actually live in the reality that he revealed to us, and not in the after images that we imagine ourselves. I think that's a good start for a good prayer time and good meditation. So God bless your day with that.